everyone, and welcome again to my channel. And I'm gonna say this for those that are new, welcome also to K Podcast. With that being said, you know, there've been a lot of arguments that have been going on about around the topic with, who Andrew Tate being banned from Twitter, from TikTok, and from uh Instagram. And other people are actually also speculating that he might be also getting banned in YouTube. But we don't know yet, but we will find out. Now, this is the thing. As I was searching through the web, like trying to get people's opinion on this particular topic, I noticed that some people they were absolutely in support of his message. And it was shocking to find some women as well that were also uh, supporting his message. And this is the thing that I when I look at this topic, I'm like, why would anybody want to support such message, especially if you're a woman? This is the thing. It also giving me the late Kevin Samuels is giving me that vibe. And I understand why a lot of you know African American men would gravitate towards that particular message. And this is another thing. People feel like some people actually think that him being banned is unfair. But how is it unfair when somebody is literally spewing all of this negativity in the web? And literally, let's not forget, younger men are growing up listening to him. That is not the kind of role model. That's not the kind of man that you want your sons to become when they grow up. I'm sorry. And another part of the particular reason why I feel like some people have literally lost their marble, because this is the thing. You don't look at Andrew Tate, especially when he's talking. There was a particular video where I saw him talking about if you're a younger girl and you're from maybe before you get to 18 and you are looking for a man, you should call him. He got somebody for you. I'm like, hold on a second. How can you be advising a girl to, like, these girls don't know you. There are many young women that don't even know you, and you're expecting that somebody that just turned 18 should literally call you up if they're looking for a man. Excuse me, but I don't think that is how it works. Mostly the parents of that child should be the one you should be advising, that the children should literally call or talk to their parents. That is how I feel. Now, with that being said, the reason why I feel the African American men really did gravitate around him is because of his misogynist, the way he was so misogynist, the way he was toward when he talked about women. And this is the thing, the difference between him and, I'm gonna say, the late Kevin Samuels is Andrew Tate had the people from his community took the way he spoke very seriously, and they noticed it was negative. See, let me tell you something. The Caucasians already have enough negative history attached to them, especially the men. They don't want Andrew Tate tainting more, like adding more dust to what they already have. The men, especially politicians, they don't want a man like Andrew Tate destroying the image of manhood, especially from that particular community. Let's just say. Meanwhile, in this other community here, when they had Kevin Samuels, you had like stars, superstars, even Nicki Minaj calling in and literally talking friendly. You don't look at a man like that talks down on women and literally as a superstar. That shows you how different the both communities are and how they think. How these two communities are totally different, because there is no way a very famous person would have, from the other community, from England even, would even call Andrew Tate very famous, very well known, a musician or other will call Andrew Tate and be fine with his message. There is no way it would happen. And a lot of people are going to say there were women that actually did support his message in the other community. Yes, there are always going to be women that are going to support something that is going to be bring to their demise. But that doesn't mean in majority that is what all women want. And I like that they actually make made sure that that channel was taken down. I'm sorry, but for those that are feeling hot, like I was going through YouTube and I heard a woman say, "Oh, women stopped him because they don't want the truth to be spoken about." Tell me what is. I wish I had a video so that I can actually put that video here, but I didn't have time for to listen to the whole, you know, nonsense that actually came out of her mouth. But she was saying, "Oh, women stopped him because he was speaking the what truth is he speaking about? About you should be you should not be mad when your man is cheating on you because he's your man. Like, excuse me, nobody's a property." It sounded like a woman was a property. If you listen to most of his message, many of his message carried words like women being properties. And, like, oh, if you are in a bar and your boyfriend is going around talking to other women trying to get laid, you shouldn't be mad either because he's your man. At the end of the day, he's still gonna no, we are not gonna play like the way. I think he's not so bright, Andrew Tate. I don't think Andrew Tate is so bright. The way he talked, I'm like, no way this man is bright. I understand why you became a kickboxer, because at this point when you open your mouth and people actually listen to you, it is absolutely rubbish that comes out. Hmm. That is the thing. There are always gonna be women that are always gonna want to support men like this and be like, he's talking the truth. He's saying the truth. What is the truth? Are you okay? Do you need therapy? Because whenever I hear women that will actually side with a man like that, that actually diminish your image to a mere house help or a mere person of birthing, that you are only good for birthing children. You're good only for birthing children, and if you don't want to have children, it is something is wrong with you as a woman. And then this is the thing. I was so surprised that in the community that he came from, that people would actually let him last this long. I was surprised that women would, especially from that community, would let him last this long. So when the ban came, I wasn't surprised. I was not surprised. I saw it coming for a long time. And this is the thing. And the fact that he attached himself to, Funky and Fresh, I'm off to, and exactly the kind of man he is. Let's not forget about Funky and Fresh, the kind of things that they've said about black women. Let's not forget about that. We don't do that. We don't do dackies, or what the hell they talked about. We don't dabble in the dark. So that is the kind of man that Andrew Tate associated himself with. That's why I was not surprised and that is the thing. Funky and Fresh is still up. A lot of people are saying, "Oh, they are still up." Yes, they are still up because there are many women from this other part of the community that thinks they are saying the truth. Nobody wants to do that. That's the difference. If you look at the two communities, that's the difference. Caucasians will not let you, literally, especially the men, they don't care if he's a kickboxer, if he got all the money that he said he got. They don't care if you taint their image. Let me tell you something. The Caucasian men already have enough dirt on their image, especially when it comes to colonialism and all of that. They don't want extra Andrew Tate to taint it more. Like, don't you think we have enough bad name over here? You want to add more salt to, like, what are you doing? So I absolutely understand. And the women over there, we're not having it all either. That's the thing. The thing is, if you watch many of these men that are giving advice for relationship, look at their own relationship. That should be an example to a lot of people. Look at their own relationship. Look, is their life as good as they're talking about? And let's not forget about all the allegations that Andrew Tate had. Allegations. If you go back, you can watch whatever happened. him being accused of a lot of things. But that is who some men thought it was okay to listen to. And another thing I wanted to address is how people be talking about, oh, we don't understand how he blew up so quick. Or let me tell you how he blew up so quick. You know what they call, there's something they call a pyramid scheme. It is mostly like in the business field. So what he did before I mean, he was a kickboxer. He was already famous, but he was not this famous. What he did, what I heard other people say he did, how he got famous was he would like, when you bring somebody, you get like a reward, maybe some money or something, you get a reward. So it's like you bring another person, you benefit from it to come and join his I think his whatever university he said he was having. So you bring somebody else, you benefit. Another person brings somebody else. You also get rewards for that. So it is like a matter. It is marketing. It is like a marketing strategy. So when you bring some, that's why they call it the pyramid scheme. So it trickles down. The one, if you bring one person, you get reward. If you bring two people, so that's how it blew up. So I don't understand why people be talking about they don't know how it blew up. It is right there. Yeah, another thing is you can look at his followings and then you can think about, although he had a large following, he still got banned for being my lord, I better remove this gum from my mouth. For the kind of language that he was using, for being a misogynist. And the funny part of it is when he talks about women, is always sounding so shady. There is nothing you can learn from a man like that. He's not teaching you as a man how to raise your family. He's not giving you a valuable advice. Let's not forget what is valuable about his advice. Oh, you can cheat on your wife, and your wife should sit back home and just because she has you, or all of a sudden, but let a woman cheat. Oh, you are not supposed to cheat. Do you understand the way a man like that categorize a woman in his brain? I don't think a woman is a woman. I think a woman is something that is there to pressurize a man. You're just an object for pressurizing men and letting them do whatever they want. And the funny part of it is hearing other women be like, oh, women stopped his voice because he was what truth? Tell me what truth he was talking about. I just want to know what truth Andrew Tate was talking about. And this is exactly why he was so famous in the African American community. I'm just gonna say it. And the men were like, Andrew Tate, the man, because he was literally, you know, he was taking over Kevin Samuels. But this is the thing: other community don't like that. Other communities will not accept that. They don't want that. They don't want their name and their image to be tainted like that. But this is another thing. You didn't see one celebrity, very known, popular celebrity from the other community coming and calling him up. That is another disappointment. What made me very disappointed in some women over here that we're calling Kevin Samuels up, especially famous women. That should show you that just because you're famous, sometimes it could be that when you look at somebody, their IQ is not there. I'm just gonna say it. Because if you look at Andrew Tate, I didn't see one actual very famous musician or otherwise call them up and say, oh, I want you to rate me this, or what do you think of me, or what. They never gave him that chance. Meanwhile, with Kevin, everybody was like, "Oh, rate me! I know you rate women." Like when you listen to, is that a kind of at this point when I look at women that did that, I'm like, this is not the kind of role model that I want my daughter to look up to or to have any kind of contact to, because I don't want this kind of mentality to pass down to my daughter. This is not if you're a woman and you would call a man like the late Kevin and literally ask him to rate you, or literally have any way in contact to him. And you saw like celebrities from the African American community literally calling Kevin Samuels like, oh, he's the man. What do they call it? The goat. He's telling women what to do. That is the dumbest thing you can ever see. I'm just saying, it is dumb. And then that also shows you that the people that are doing that are not so bright either. They're not, that is not giving me brightness. That's giving me, I don't know who is allowing their daughters to actually look up to this kind of people, or men, or or sons. No, we're gonna leave them in that entertainment field. I think at this point we know already who we're talking about. If I see somebody like that making an actual, genuine discussion, or trying to be intellectual from now henceforth, I'm not even gonna listen to that person for many reasons. You called up Kevin Samuels, and you literally want me to take you serious? No, I will not take you serious. I will absolutely. And later on saying, "Oh, he was okay." No, nope. I remember some people saying, "Don't worry, very soon, even Beyonce will call him up." I'm happy that Beyonce didn't call him up, because that would have been a mess. That would have been a mess. Now, when you talk about Andrew Tate, I never saw anybody very influential from his community calling him up and being like, "Yeah, I agree with you." They didn't, because they know that that was a dangerous. He was teaching something that was gonna not be beneficial for the future. The future was not looking so bright with that. And this is the thing: young men would have ended up being more dangerous, because when they couldn't get a girl that, when they follow his step, and then they can't get the girl that he's telling them they're gonna get all the girls that he got. When they can't get it, then what? When women start rejecting boys like that, girls start rejecting them, what do you think they're going to result to? It is not, it was never going to be healthy. It was never ever going to be healthy. And this is what I want to say: women should really, really assess the people that they follow or listen to, because at this point, just because someone have a podcast and have a big following does not mean you have to listen to the person 24 and take their word for it. You have to actually do your own, research. Look at that person, think about it. Is what we are saying actually true? Would it work out for you? And this is the thing: I know a lot of people are saying, fresh and fish are literally, still having their platform. Yes, because probably there is a reason. You know why they haven't taken them down yet? We should be speculating, why haven't they been taken down yet? But Andrew was taken down real fast. I think people should be more concerned right now. Of course, it was all over Twitter. That's the thing. It was all over Twitter. And people were like, "Oh, I'm going to say thank you to all those people that had to bring him down and make sure he did not have that platform to spew his, because that would be called hatred for women. Because I don't know why every time a man like that comes out, if you hear men like that come out and talk that, the way he talks about women, their relationship is always crappy. They mostly do not have a relationship. But this is the thing: people don't put one on one together. If he had a good, healthy relationship, he wouldn't be outside talking the way he was talking, behaving the way he was behaving. Some people might actually say, "Oh, he's living a great life." For me, I see misery. I see misery, and maybe he wants everybody to be miserable as well. So that is exactly what I don't understand. Why a lot of people will actually lend their ears to no, I don't. I never listened to him. And this is the thing: I kept on seeing his pop-up feed in TikTok, because when I was in TikTok doing like my small research, going around, walking around the street of TikTok, this his you know his like post would always by somebody else be posted. Like a lot of them reposted that, his topic so much that sometimes I just click in TikTok, not interested. Many of the times I can't tell you how many times I press not interested, do not show me this again. Oh, I don't think they are really doing just to yeah, yeah, I get what you're saying, girl. But this is the thing. In this other community, a lot of women are like, oh, we can't, when a man talk this way, literally down a woman to a sexual object, and women are like, oh, it's okay, he's telling us the truth. Let me ask, is it the truth when he say you should stand there while your boyfriend or man goes after another woman? You shouldn't be mad. Is it the truth? Is what he's saying, would you want that to happen to you? Like, you are in a club or a bar or wherever you are with your partner, they leave you, they go chasing after another girl. You should just be like, yeah, he's my man, he's still here with me. Like, what kind of that I can't even say. That is the most dumbest thing I've ever heard. Do you know how unhappy and miserable a lot of women would be if that were to be allowed? And let's just turn the table around. Let's just turn the table around. If you did that to a man, do you think they would actually take it the same way? Because this is the thing. When a woman does the same thing to a man, the whole world will be on fire. She would be called all kind of name under the sun, like all kind of names. When a woman cheats on her, and I'm not here for any cheating partner. If you're a cheater, I'm not here for you. So if a woman cheats on her man or goes on to a bar, let's just turn that table around. If a woman goes to a bar with her partner and then she sees another man she likes, she goes after him. Is that man supposed to stand there and just be happy because she's his girlfriend or she's his wife, and he's just supposed to be happy that he got a woman? A lot of there are a lot of things that are coming out here in this space, especially with podcasts, that are making me look at the mentality of some people, and I'm like, okay, I do not understand where some people are coming from anyway. Like, what is happening? Have we left reality? Okay, and another part of it was when he was saying, if you are going to be 18, if you turn a legal age and you're looking for a man, a real man, a good man, what good man do you think Andrew Tate got? I mean, have you seen him? There is not, where you gonna find a good man at if you call him? Because he was talking about, you can call him, and he has somebody who if you turn in 18, he is not even talking about the women that are single and saying, oh, if you're a single woman, you can call me up, I can hook you up with a guy that I know. No, if you a child that just turned 18, can't you see the predatory mindset in that? Like, a lot of people do not see the predatory mindset, the grooming mindset in that. And this is the thing, I understand that when a girl is turning 18, she is very happy. She's like, I'm a adult now, I can do whatever I want. But this is the thing, you learn when you get older. Just because you are 18, and many men are literally falling off, like following you around, that is not because they like you for you. That's because they're just looking at you as fresh, and you have no actual, you have nobody to guide you, and they want to literally groom you. I'm gonna say, yes, 18. If a woman is around 18 and an older man is grooming, they want to groom you. And it doesn't mean that when they finish grooming you, I'm gonna tell you what is gonna happen when you turn 30. That same man is gonna try to leave you and go find another younger woman to groom. It's not the first time it has happened. I've seen men marry a man would marry a girl that is around 18 years. She just turned 18. He marries her. He stays with her from her when she was 18 till she was turning almost 30, and then they got divorced. What happened? He left her. So it doesn't matter. Some girls be like, "Oh, he liked me because I'm young." Girl, sweetie, you are not gonna be young forever. Let me tell you now, you will not be young forever. Just because you are young now and a lot of men are running around like like headless chickens around you, does not mean that that's gonna last. Because when you get into that 30, that big 30 over there, you will see how they start behaving. They start calling you old, and running away and looking for the younger ones. Then you will start thinking to yourself, oh my God, but I was the hot one, I was always the no. There is nothing hot about that. That is just some men that just want, and not all men do this. Not all men, but some men. Some men do this. Yeah, they do. They look at them as fresh meat. They look at them as fresh meat. For me, I'm gonna say for the women that literally stood by and say women stop Andrew Tate from talking, I'm like, I'm very disappointed in you. I'm absolutely you shouldn't even be saying it. Just if you have nothing good to say, just don't say anything at all. Don't say anything at all. Just let it go. Because we don't want people like that. What do you think? You think when men have this kind of mindset, women, I am supposed to let my daughter be with a man like that? That is growing up, that grows up with the kind of mindset. Many girls would absolutely not want men like that. And then at the end of the day, you will have men doing unthinkable things. Because this is the thing they don't tell people. When women start rejecting men in big numbers, it is not going to work out fine. Because that was the route it was going with the way Andrew was talking. But a lot of people think, oh, it's okay. What is empowering? Some people were talking about when men try to speak out and talk about their pain. What pain? Like, tell me what is attached to pain when somebody's saying when you turn 18, you should call him. He got somebody for you. What kind of pain? Tell me what made him feel so much pain that he would tell somebody that. Or what kind of pain have been afflicted on that kind of man that he would literally tell a woman, if your husband is in the bar and he goes after another woman, you should not. Okay, tell me what was the reason why. What pain? The old men are speaking out their truth. What truth is they speaking on? Like, what kind of truth? I'm not hearing truth. I'm hearing I'm hearing being self-centered, selfish, and wanting to be in control of women's body. That's what I'm hearing. That's all I hear when I hear men having an argument like that, or talking about you shouldn't you shouldn't be angry when your man goes and look for another woman, or if he cheats on you, or because thank God, hallelujah, because he's my man. I will definitely not be mad at him. I will definitely not get a divorce. I will definitely be happy because I got a man at home. Like, what the hell? Do you know how many human beings are on earth? Yeah, I would definitely divorce you. I will divorce you right there to show the children, the kids, that you don't do that. That is not how this is gonna work out here. And also, there was this video I saw on TikTok. I don't know if I have the video here. Let me see. I'm gonna attach this particular topic to this because I think it goes hand in hand. Of this father literally making a TikTok, and he was saying he actually told his son's girlfriend that his son was cheating on her, on him, on her. Yes, he told the girlfriend of the son that, you know, his own son was cheating on her, and the son was mad and crying in the background. I'm like, that is the kind of father we need to bring up here, because I think if you let your kids, especially your sons, feel the need that they can go outside and cheat on their girlfriends, and you don't tell the girl, you are actually supporting his demise. You're supporting a broken family in future. You're supporting when he gets divorced from his wife and his family is broken. That is what you are supporting. You are part of that destruction in future. Because if your son is out there cheating on his girlfriend, at this point we should make it a no. You tell the girl. You let the girl know that he's been cheated, so that he doesn't do that again. And I had some people saying, oh, if you tell the girl, then your son will not trust you anymore to tell you anything. Don't trust me with that kind of stupid information that you are cheating on your girlfriend. How do you even open your mouth and tell your parents, I'm cheating on my girlfriend, or let your parents even find out that you're cheating on your girlfriend, and expect your parents to be like, chill, cool, it is cool. I mean, he's my son. No, you are actually, if you are parents and you let that happen, you are actually supporting that behavior. You are supporting a behavior that will not make him happy in future. because he will think it's a norm. He will absolutely think it's a norm. That is normal for boys to go cheat and do whatever they want, because the parents is not even there to actually caution them and say what you're doing is absolutely wrong. So I think we should make it normal, because this is the thing. I think at this time we need to correct some things. Things need to be corrected, especially between men and women. Things need to be corrected, put in place. There should be rules. And that rules include, if you cheat on your partner, she has the right to leave you. And she is not supposed to be, he or she. This goes both ways, both for men and for women. If you cheat on your partner has the right to leave you. They have the right to feel whatever way they feel when you cheat on them, and leave you if they want. This goes for both. Exactly. This is the thing. Some people we're talking about, then he will never come to you for advice. He will never come to you to tell you things. I'm like, don't bring that crazy information to me. No. You're cheating on your girlfriend, and you expect me as your mother or your father to actually, I think men should even take it more serious. Because if you see your son cheating, you should definitely call him, because that is his future. Which means if you as the father see him cheating, and you say it's okay, he's gonna grow up thinking it's okay. I mean, my dad knew I was cheating. And then when his family get broken up, I've seen a lot of family, when that family gets destroyed, they blame the woman. Oh, she could have just forgiven him, he only cheated one time. Are you kidding me? Oh, she could have just forgive him. Would he have forgiven her if she did the same? Would he have actually forgiven her if she did the same? When we turn the table around, then everybody's like, whoa, okay, I think that's too much. A woman can't do that. Why would she do that? And then all the insults will come. But when a man does it, whoa, she should forgive him. He's the man. No, no, no. We are not going to play that game. We will not be playing that game. That game is done, and nobody's going to be playing it. So with that being said, I'm gonna say this. Thank you all for being here. Please like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and please share the video if you want other people to also come and listen to this podcast. With that being said, I'm gonna say this. Thank you all for being here. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you all on the next one. Have a great day, people, and goodbye.